Hey guys, welcome to this 6 p.m. on the 9th of the 9th, 2022 transmission. I got guided to hop online tonight and just bring through some energies just because of the day that's been unfolding. I wasn't really intending to do anything today at all, but Spirit gave me the nudge to bring through some energies, bring through some codes, because of what happened with the Queen in England today. Or most of you know, it has been reported that she passed away today, or last night. And so there's energies around that. There's also energies around what it means for different collective souls. Hello, Raul. Can people just let me know as you join this transmission that you can hear me okay on the feed, and before we get going? So this really came through as a nudge from Spirit today to say, do something tonight around the 9/9 portal, specifically because of what happened in the world today. Obviously, there has been a lot of energy in the collective around the passing of the Queen in England. Yeah. So just while people are arriving, hello. I'm not sure, this might go on for an hour, it might go on for a little bit less. You can always watch the replay after the session if you don't happen to catch it all now, or it will be on my wall after the event. Hey Michael. And it will also, I'll try and put it on my YouTube channel afterwards as well, so people can tune in afterwards, okay? So a dear friend of mine posted to me today a post, I can't remember the name of the person who channeled it. I think it was Jamie somebody. I'll have to look back. I'll post it below. But basically, hey guys, this is around the royal lineages, yes? So I feel like we'll start here. So the person that wrote this post today around the passing of the Queen, there is an unlocking of a system now that has been held and locked in through the Royal Monarch of England. Whether you favour her or whether you have reservations about her and her lineage, we are today not going into that too much because it causes separation, duality, and polarity. Do your research. Feel what you feel is true for you, okay? So I'm not going to dive into that pool of interest for right now. But what I will say is that she has held a certain codex, with her unraveling that codex, with that being released from the collective field. This feels like it is an unlocking of the throat chakra of those star seeds of the royal bloodlines. So whether you are aware of yourself as a starseed, doesn't matter. Whether you're aware that you hold some of the lineage essence within your being, this is an unlocking patterning of the throat chakra. So a speaking up, a speaking out of your truth. And it's really not always a verbal speaking out. Sometimes it is just not hiding your essence. Yeah. So it doesn't always have to be a verbally speaking out your truth. But this is as her soul is released from this third dimensional matrix. It is also unlocking the lineages of the Palladian royal lineages, the dragons, and many others. So this is a royal lineage portal activation at this time of the 9/9 on this year 2022. I am working with the energies of the Palladian Alliance. So this is a series of beings from different galaxies, different timelines that have come together in an alliance for this particular portal day, the 9/9. so that we can, through this channel, transfer energies and codes to activate the royal lineage codex blueprints within each of the beings listening to this channel, and those that choose to find this within their energy field post the session. So take a breath. Take a breath. The energies are electric, they're electrifying, they're amplifying, very Uranian. Quick and swift change is coming, they say. This is the beginning of a new phase for the Earth. This dismantling of this core monarch structure that is now to unravel within the matrix formation has held and locked in place many other threads and many other frameworks within the structures of your current matrix reality. So with the fall of this energy body, light body, ninth soul contract person, energy monarch, you are able to shatter some beliefs that have been held within the matrix, within your own matrix, and other structures are imminent to collapse now. Take a breath. So we say to you that the energies are electric. And this is not to be mistaken with anxiety or fear. The outpouring of grief for some at the end of this monarch's life is perfect for their cracking of the heart space, opening into unity consciousness. To let them have that experience and to let them live that experience. That can go on in duality and synchronicity with the activations of the highest order of the Royal Lineage Starseeds. So this is a light activation of cellular consciousness, of grid matrix for each cell, to find amplification through the royal bloodlines. So we start with working with these energies now. Royal blood code light activation. So starting working with this powerful selenite ankh, yeah. Just arrived yesterday, perfectly timed for this royal blood code activation. Okay. So allow these energies to come through, especially anchoring in through the heart and the throat chakra, awakening your royal lineage bloodline. El Shelabar, Eshelabarigo de la Nanakaburgadi, Budi Shelabarigo de Dataka, Shelabariga de Nanakaburga de Dataka, Sholadigo de Garbaga de Nakar, Sheledidiki Padaraka, Shondo de Godiga, Shelabariga de Dietiki Katakana, Shalaburga de Garbia la Car, Capitiki, Shedidiki, Shedidiki, Sheledidiki, Sheledidiki. Take a breath. Take a breath. So we would say, hold fast in your energy over the next 3 to 4 days, as much as unraveling within the matrix and the multidimensional fields outside of your awareness. This is the phase point of a new birthing, new beginning. This is a inception point where the energies of the royal bloodlines have now access to return to those that are holders of such. And as such, there may be cellular memory, trauma memory, fear and terror releasing from your body in the next 3 days. Please be alert to the energies of these emotional responses, and notice that there is no need to personalize them at a level of the personality or the ego. In other words, we say to you that these energies that will come in the next 3 days within the collective field are the consciousness of the ancient wounds of the slaughtering of the bloodlines by the Draco-reptilian frequencies. Take a breath. So as we say those words, there may be a ripple of emotion or response to me. And this is perfectly fine, for these energies are to be released from your soul now. These are the fears of stepping up for the annihilation of your soul because of the bloodline that you hold. But because of this dismantling of this monarch head catalyst today, you are able to free certain royal code lineages and release the traumas of the past. So we work with this, I think it's called septarian. If I'm wrong, please tell me. Egg, yeah? It's for rebirth, 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 rebirth. So as we rebirth the codexes of the royal lines, we are born anew. We are returned to wholeness. We are anchoring in the essence of our royal lineage codex. Take this septarian egg into your high heart space. This is to help you ground and anchor and not make too much anxiety, fear, or chaos with the energies that are coming in. Because they are fast, because they're Uranian, because they're within the context of the retrograde frequencies and this 9-9 portal, it is a cauldron of intensity. So we ask you to stay within your own light in the next 2 to 3 days as these energies unravel. Within your matrix, you may be feeling more sensitive than usual. And those around you may be feeling more sensitive and also more prone to acting out and triggers. Okay. So grounding this energy into the high heart will help stabilize you emotionally as we move through the next 3 days. Ashantu do dega barke bedeka barakara ka goya barkate de banana kashala borkate de degi. Elebere de degi bodana nakara barkoshkala barka de gelega barana kaborkana kadaki. Ele shile barkuto to no kade baragana nakara shile baraki. Shala ki patada no ki barkata kar barkia batanaka. Shonto to ki patada nakarka batatana naka. Shele patati Tati kututanana karka takarka shondo tatataki patanana ka shola tatatiki panana ka patanana ka shalaborko to jele baratata jele barayanana hori hola kata. Taking a breath or two. Breathing into your body, anchoring the codes, breathing into your thymus, taking a drink of water if you have some. Hey, Lynn. So just taking a moment to breathe, settling in the vibrations that are coming through. All the big fellas are here tonight, yes? So this is a beautiful skull I posted earlier, rainbow fluorite, yeah. The King of Kings, I believe, I channeled, he was earlier in the week. He is a beautiful rainbow fluorite mask skull, and this again, he's here today to say the masks are free to come off, the masks are free to come up. Interestingly, many masks are literally coming off all around the world as COVID restrictions complete, but also this feels, this is around the masks of having to hide. So this is a rainbow light transmission through your central pillar from the high dimensional frequencies to align you with your truth and allow you to take a shield or a mask off your energy, so that as we move forward through this portal into September and beyond, you are feeling safer, resilient, strengthened to show yourself, to show your light, to show your essence, to show your truth. So just let this energy come through as a beacon of sovereignty and rainbow light. So this is the royal truth coming through the 12th chakra pillar to bring in solidity and sovereignty, owning your royal aspects from your galactic heritage. Bring it through, bring it through, bring it through. Oshondare berigi banana shile barigi ando dike barana randike bariga randike badika barike shile badika dipa dika banana negi badanda dike barikori bashkale barikadi antiki shelbadi go to no gibatika tatika petika tiki shelpatika shanta shanta to shele barikadi barikadi shanta barikadi Shedidi Gamarari, la car. No, Take a breath or two. Take a breath or two. Yes, Grace. Bringing the truth forward. Bringing the truth forward. Bringing the truth forward. So just taking a moment. Taking a moment. So we now work with the frequency of the dragons. The Royal Dragon Codes coming through now. So this transmission in its entirety is really a codex transmission for the royal lineages, various lineages, some spoken of, some unspoken. Activating your codex, activating your cellular consciousness, activating your heart matrix, activating your third eye chakra, activating your throat, the knowledge, the wisdom, the sight, to be conquered within the body matrix, the mental mind continuum, the feeling body. We are moving into the next phase. We are moving into the high alignment. The Royal Code lineage holders are activated now. Are activated now. Are activated now. Remember, remember, remember. Calling in the dragons. Calling in the dragons. Goshandare barki kanda de bato shondere barkondo de barki batkonda de barkar Elepetiki barakata to the daraka, Shilepatakiata Barakanaga, Shilepetiki Danaka, Shilebarki Kananaka, Patakana Kete, Shilepatutu to the Kepatanaka, Shalapati, Shalabarikatanaka, Shalabarikatagala Parakanaka, Shiletiki. Dickity. Dickity. This dragon, a beautiful red velvet jasper. Yeah, red velvet jasper. Take in the light of the dragons. Take in the light of the codes of the dragons. Remembering you are an empowered, sovereign dragon within. Connecting with your dragon frequency. Holding it in your energy field, your light body, your memory body. Knowing that you are not separate, but you are one with this frequency. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Take a breath. So just taking a drink of water maybe. Any feedback, anything anyone wishes to share so far? Very fast, very vibrant, very lightning, very vitalizing energy for Codex to take us into inspired service. Free from fear, free from the constraints of the old bloodshedding of the royal lineages, so that they may once be freed again through the throat matrix. So I'm going to work now with a Palladian Dragon, yeah. And this is again for the throat matrix. And this is a blue light. Thanks, D. And this is again, I've worked with this energy before in different groups. This is a blue sapphire, again anchoring more of this Palladian light into the throat. This time it is, it's a blue sphere, and it has a symbol on it. Yeah, a symbol on it. In gold, it is the royal bloodline of the Pallades, and it is just to be activated within the throat matrix through the dragons of the Pallades, so that you may feel that it's safe to let go of the terror of being seen, the terror of speaking, the terror of the annihilation of the bloodlines. It has been released now from your codex, so that you may move forward with grace, peace, and ease in your heart. Ashke de barcate di barana de shele barki borrondo. Shibarika borcondo ria baricada bricate di barcata de badi. Diata de bodica de borca barica bricalki. Shelebrica barcatiki, shelebarca baricati, shelebarca barcatiki. Elebariki, alei. Eshelai alei ari ele ala ui arshkila arki akikalaka elakikataraka shalabarika barka bargedi ra Taking a moment. So this transmission in entirety can be worked with even once a day for the next 3 days. Yeah, this is to support the releasing of the wounding of the royal lineage holders, and to bring in the freedom aspect of the their light body and bring them. So just maybe grounding a little genie. So yeah, feeling your base, feeling your feet, feeling your spine, your energetic container for your light as we bring through these high light codes, very high frequencies, royal codings, royal codexes. So next I do we work with your your connection with the golden seraphins, the Shadadi or higher angelic beings of the 12th dimension, connected to the God source frequency, the Elohim. So again, this is Royal Golden Codes. Shirebareberegi from the higher angelics. And this is also Shirebareberegi to activate your cellular membranes, placing around your cellular membranes a sphere of golden light. This is to support your light body, to and cellular consciousness, to so this this golden light, yes, is going to go around each cell like a sphere, and it's going to help your cells stay integrous as solar frequencies continue to amplify, and it is also going to help your cellular body absorb solar consciousness at a smooth and smooth and rapid rate, so that you do not need so much energy, mental capacity, and do not get so exhausted absorbing the higher light codes that are coming through at this time, and so that you can function without going into mental distortions. As the energies continue to get a little bit more chaotic, as systems now start to quicken in their unraveling, as the structures start to dismantle, so that we can create new threads in the matrix. Yes, new threads in the matrix. So this little being is here, this little cute golden mica. Yeah, he's here, working with this golden mica frequency to bring through these golden codes, and they're going to spiral through your pillar and absorbed into the cellular consciousness of each cell. So like a sparkly drink, just going through your crown and fizzing you up, vitalizing you, and awakening the cell consciousness to solar light absorption. Shidda barangana berana shile barigi barigo shile barigi bariganda barigamba gambarcanto the bariganda bayala bariga bori under gabariganta shilbadianda the gabadanda the Take a breath. Just taking a breath or two as we continue. Anything anyone wishes to share, anything anyone wishes to bring through, to talk about. Yeah, please feel free in the comments as we continue. So there, so there are energies now that are wanting to be released, also from our light body template, from the old Egyptian timeline. Because that was one of the first timelines where there was a shedding of the royal lineages, the bloodlines, where there was a was very unsafe to share your bloodline origins, because there was an infiltration by the grey reptilian hybrids that sought to extinguish the royal bloodlines. And that is why many have been deactivated up until now, so that they would be protected from view for those that wish to distort their frequencies or complete their mission this life. So we are now entering a new phase, which is where many of the hindrances to the bloodlines have been now released. So it is, and the bloodline lineages are held in a strong enough vibration, and the energies coming in through the solar light absorption plus the Middle Earth frequencies that are coming in right now, are providing a pillar of light in the earth itself that is allowing the bloodlines to now be fully activated on this, the 9-9 portal, after the release of the monarch today into the out of the collective field. Yes. So I'm working with this very little funky black obsidian snake skull. Yeah, got snakes all through it. And this one is this is a Middle Earth transmission. Yes, it's bringing up the raw energies from Middle Earth, and they're going to weave around your being, light body, like snakes. But don't be afraid. Don't be concerned for this movement or this visual. It is a fortification of your energy field through the energies of Middle Earth, through the energies of the of the Amenti, the Regenesis key codes of Amenti, the royal codes of Amenti are coming through now, and this is to amplify around the outside of your energy body, and come through your whole body up to your 12th chakra, and they'll anchor there. So this is bringing up the inner earth to the higher realms. You as the rainbow bridge, you as the royal lineage truth holder. Yeah. So this is again strengthening, activating the royal codes of Amenti, and holding you firmly in grounded reverence to the transition of Gaia in the ascension process that is kicking off into a new phase today, and this weekend. So expect strong energies for the next few days, guys. So just let this energy wrap around you from your lower chakras all the way up through to your 12th. Ashante de gebate barco to the gebato conaracar shalaka take batata de cada porque le patki poloka parka ki putalaka shila barki amandona nanani alala yalala o shole bargia nanana elaka shola bedi gebadala la barcote de dagi shila bargion nenaka shila bargi de kika shondo to de bargia la car el kikile kikata to no kapatika arrandar gabagadik ella barrandar gabagodik shola berga nana shile bargo Thanks, Louise. So just taking a moment to take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. Before we do a little more, just checking on time, guys. Okay. So two crystals that I've really been drawn to collecting and working with lately are Mexican agate and carnelian. I feel they are, carnelian, orange, beautiful crystal, sacral, passion, vitality, creativity. And Mexican agate I feel really very earthy, and from Mexico obviously, so holding a very light feminine frequency I feel, but also very earthed. So I want to work with this Galactic Skull, which is got lab eyes, and it's it's a Mexican agate fellow. And I feel like this is related to the Mayan codes, yes? So this is related to the Mayan codes. So now, and this is for the third eye itself. So, so the Mayans were very connected to the cosmos. They also had direct access and connection to galactic beings at the time of their existence on the earth. But many towards the end were Shirigia fell into a dark space. And there was a sealing of their original energies, yes? There was a sealing of their original energies and the information that they held, because it was not to be revealed until the revealing was appropriate to the collective consciousness. And that is now. London Bridge has fallen down, and now we open the drawbridge of Mayan wisdom for all. Shimban dege bele barki kala barki onnone ala badika ba shile bargi oloki ataka shile badiana nanani anananya nananya nanarika badika andarararia daria shunde ki shile badianda andarika barika 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 andarika barika andarabri shile barianda yandarakar shide yandarakar shide bediki badakandarakar shile barkar ke shelbar rosko Periana Shala Bargi Baruko Rukondo, Be Eshke, Tutor, Kapatiki, Porkaparkiri, Porquakiki, Bombarka, Toto, Dorkatikipi, Shuk. May the Mayan wisdom be returned. May the Mayan wisdom be returned. May the Mayan wisdom be returned. So just taking a breath, yeah. Taking a breath. Thanks for your comments, guys. Much appreciated. Thanks, Joe. Interesting. Must be very connecting for you there. Yeah. So just taking a breath. Yeah, taking a breath. Big energies tonight. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for you and your presence to this transmission. As always, this is a collective etheric field. You are all holding codes that are important for the acceleration and progression of the ascension of not only your own service work, but also for the planetary consciousness. Yeah? For the planetary consciousness. So these codings and these royal lineages activations are to help you to remember more of your ancestry, more of your history, more of your more of your multidimensional self. Yes, yes. So this little fellow has been working a few transmissions lately. He is a golden healer. Another mask skull, yeah? Another mask skull. So again, helping to release what no longer serves, release the masks. And this is around the heart space. So this is a golden healing activation for the heart space. And this is for those that hold cellular memory of the torture of the bloodlines. Yes, the torture of the bloodlines. This is either this is either Berebargi within this this realm and this planetary consciousness, past lives, etc., or off planet galactic lives. So this is unification of the heart chakra through the royal lineages of the 12th dimensional field. Or we could say the 12-strand DNA. Okay? So just let this golden light come into your heart space, your heart chakra, and do what it wishes to do for you. Okay? Shanta de ge barukoto de ge barkanta de ge patata. Shonta de ge barki patata to ka shelka de go patigandergi. Parandargi. Parandargi patikati put Shepatikanda de patiganda de patiganda de gamdanta. Shelepatika pariki kapatiganda ka. Shelapurianda de kaparianda de kapiganda ka. Shele. Shelle perché non te che compondorandaki, katiki. Shelle perché patakantatka, katika. Shelle perché antatka patakantatka, katiki. Let the energy release and the holding release from the back of the heart chakra. It is safe. It is safe. It is safe to show yourself now. Just a little bit more, guys. Just a little bit more. We're almost there. Just remembering to anchor into yourself, grounding through your sit bones, through your feet into the earth, feeling your spine, relaxing the third eye into the root, third eye into the root, third eye into the root, grounding everything that we've done so far into the earth. So releasing I feel like we're releasing very deep held trauma within the body, the light body, of the destruction of the royal blood holders, lineage holders, so that we can move forward. Yeah, so that we can move forward. So I'm just going to work now with this this little very cute carnelian, flame, yeah. And we're going to light the flame of the royal lineage within your sacral center, yeah, within your sacral center. So the thing is, as well as the throat chakra wounding that many of us hold within the the royal lineage distortions from past lives, there's quite a lot of a lot of there's quite a lot of distortion and fear held within the sacral chakra. So we are lighting this up, the sacral chakra now, with this carnelian flame, carnelian flame. And this is to set your kundalini alight, your golden kundalini flame is what I hear, the golden kundalini flame of your royal lineage. And this is to purify from your sacral all the way through your vessel, yeah? And this is, so I suggest really working with either carnelian or Mexican agate at this time. You can message me if you want to connect with a piece. Or go and find your own. So, this is for the sacral, yeah? Light the flame, light the golden flame of the lineage. Light your golden flame of the lineage, starseed. Light your golden flame. It is safe now to show your divine light, your royal light. It is safe to empower up the sacral center, to open the rose at the heart and the throat. You can be alive again on this realm, vital, purposeful, free. Shibatika nanala parkipo nananala patiko nanala parka nananala parka nananana shilebetiki parka nanana pukutoya patoya patana nanalaki bele 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 kishilibeki le badana nanana badana nana badana nala parkika nanana shele bukur shele bukur shele pukana nanana pukana nanana shalabarandarki. Shalalalalala, Borandaraki, Shalalololololo. We are the Galactic Alliance. We span many galaxies. We are here transmitting unification codes of the royal lineages. There are 12 star nations within us, representing the 12 strands of the DNA and the royal codex. You are the rainbow bridge between heaven and earth. You are the source code consciousnesses of the royal bloodlines. Collectively, you hold the wisdom and the keys and the codes to empower the sovereigns into full activation. Go now into your world, connecting with your friends, your family, your communities, with the earth itself. Put your hands and the feet on the earth, in the oceans, on the land, in the mountains high above. Spread this light, spread this love, spread this royal wisdom and activation, the golden source seed codes of Atlantis, Lemuria, the dragons, the Palladians, Arcturians, Syrians, many more. We are all here, we are all witnessing the Elohim, the golden ones. We are blessed to have you in our energy field tonight, for you to awaken to your truth, your power, your sovereignty. Claim your throne. Claim your throne. Claim your throne. Just taking a couple of breaths. Thank you so much for transmission complete. Thank you so much for tuning into this activation tonight. Please feel free to pass it around or tag people, or I'll try and put it up on YouTube later for people too. As I said, maybe something you want to listen to 2 or 3 more times in the next 2 to 3 days. The energies feel like they will be very high and continuing to be so. So make sure that you ground and sensitivity is par for the course over the next 3 days, I hear. If you wish to connect with any of the crystals I worked with tonight, you can send me a private message. Unfortunately, the beautiful Ankh has found a new home already, but the rest of the crystals that I worked with tonight are available. You can send me a PM if you wish to. I'll be back in Sydney on the 10th of October for the 1010 portal. Please message me if that's of interest. I'm going to be in Melbourne this weekend till Tuesday. I'm not going to do a group in Melbourne this time, but I will be doing one-on-one private sessions on Monday the 12th of September. So if that resonates with you, or you know people that might want a session with me while I'm there in Melbourne, I'll be staying at Albert Park. You can get them to contact me, or you can contact me if you're in Melbourne. So I think that's all I have to say and share today. Yeah, I mean, big energies, what can you say, really? Big energies, big love to you all. Thank you for the work that you do, each and every one of you. Thank you for holding space in this format as well. It's always a co-creational space, these energy spaces. We are all bringing through codes together so that we can advance in our own personal experience, but also in the collective ascension of the earth. So a big day for the planet. A big day for the royal lineages, and a big day for the UK. So sending my love to all of you. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.